Echo, stop. Hey, good morning. It is another great day. This is your host, Jeff SKI Kinsey. That was a little bit of Janis Joplin from Woodstock. That's right. I was not there. But I worked for two different guys over the years that supposedly were there. I have no reason to doubt them. But in this day and age, you can buy ticket stubs, I guess, anywhere. But this was a few years ago. An amazing occurrence, an event. Talk about all these random forces piling up and creating this thing that's so much larger than life. I mean, and I watched some of Santana's performance there, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Hey, I can get off in the weeds. So, what am I excited about today? Well, I've been working on trying to promote this book to you called Critical Chain by the late Dr. Ellie Goldratt. And Critical Chain is about the fact that you can apply at the heart or the root of Goldratt's breakthrough and what he called the theory of constraints. I say it's a law. Today it's proven every business has constraints. At the heart of it is this concept he named drum buffer rope. Okay, so in business you need a drum saying, here's the beat, here's how fast we're going to go, and you want to go fast, right? And as you get better at it, you might want to go faster. Okay, so you got a drum and you got buffers because some parts aren't going to go as fast as other parts. Okay, makes sense. But then he came up with this idea, this concept of a rope. Well, let's tie these events together so that people can't run ahead. And he actually used that example in the book, The Goal, a process of ongoing improvement. He talked about a Boy Scout troop and how the kids that were more in fit, maybe weighed less, had less in their backpacks, could go much faster than the pack as a whole. So he then applied at one point this drum buffer rope concept to project management, and hence was born the critical chain project management methodology, CCPM. Well, that's what the book is mostly about, but it's also set in a college environment or a university, and it's relatable to almost everybody in business who's ever been to college or hired somebody that's been to college, right? So I think it's a great first book. In fact, I mentioned that in my book, my first book that's been published, Purple Curve Effect, that I think critical chain is the best place to start. But I go one better today. I say, look, chapter 11. Now, you could read 10 and get a great setup, but chapter 11 explains the theory of constraints, what I now call a law, in the most explicit directions, insights from Goldratt himself that I think we have. So do check it out. And while you're at it, check out my book, soon to be released, called SKI on Marketing. Goldratt's second book, It's Not Luck, is what he considered his marketing text, where he laid out how this systems thinking and this focus on people can be used in marketing, and some great analogies, just great stuff. So all I'm trying to say this morning as I get ready to prepare for the week ahead is there's some great insight out there. In fact, I was watching a video with a gentleman that I have respect for, an engineer who was sharing some of his insights. So there's never been a better time to be in business. Now, guess what? You're going to have to quit using the excuse that the supply chain prevented me. It's like, the dog ate my homework. Okay, that works once. And it worked one time for one person. And so it doesn't work anymore. Okay, can't say supply chain, especially when you're making mistakes. Okay, especially when it's tougher, say, to build an electrical vehicle, when it's tougher to do than you thought. And you can't do like Ford and General Motors have done and say, well, we know how to build cars. Yeah, but you don't know how to build EVs. And you're learning that the hard way. I've heard that there's a Hummer EV somewhere in a shop somewhere that won't run. And they don't know why. and they keep looking, and it's like, well, we don't know why it won't run. Okay, that doesn't sound like a company that knows how to build cars when you got one that doesn't run and you don't know why. So Elon has made it look easy, but he has a different approach than almost everyone else on the planet. I could go on, not going to do it. If you need some help with your business, if you've realized these things called constraints are real and you've hit this wall and you don't know how to get through it, around it, over it, under it, and you need some help, I might could be available. Shoot me a text. Text the word brick wall to my mobile, 330-992-4754. And if you don't text me, I'm going to assume everything is just peachy keen in your world. Okay? Great. Now, let's get back to Janis Joplin. Echo, play Pandora.
Janis Joplin Radio from Pandora.
Oh. Speaking of Creedence, have a great day. I'm going to.